Greetings. Okay, so quick recap from the last time I was doing this. Let's see. First, we met up with Wukama and Kona, and Kona told us we were going to go to Spheen's funeral, held in Solution 9, which we did. And from there, we've tried to track down Galulja's mother, who we found out a little bit about. We went to the first dungeon to find more information on her. That first dungeon was a research facility that was being used by Zeralja in secrecy. In secret. Before his death, of course. We did find her name, but I can't remember it 100%. I think it was T-Salja? Something like that. And then... oh yeah, we found some data there. We put it on a USB device. For some reason, Galulja had one. Oh yeah, Kashale gave it to him. Kashale knew that we would need it somehow. You know. And while she's decrypting the information on the USB drive, we have started to look into the railroad reparations. And had to deal with the whole problem of the Ronek not respecting the train tracks. And yeah, they were moving to the west, but it's because there was an apex predator hunter that kills them, and they could sense it. But we killed him. Kona shot him with his sniper rifle, and we found out some backstory about Kona's parents. They didn't abandon him. They died trying to protect him from probably the very same predator that killed or attacked the Roneks and their village 20 years ago. Probably the same one. If not the same predator, the same type of predator. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. Etsu... I don't know. I'm sure they'll mention it again in a moment. Just recap what they have to say. Quato. If Balcona counts us among his family, then he is part of ours. Shepetto. You made feeling that... Again, I said feeling. I said that last night too. You made felling that Turu Hetsu look easy. On behalf of the Hetso, I thank you. Turu Hetsu. It's like Hetso, but the guy pronounced it as Hetsu. So, you know how the voice acting is. Impeccable. Teehee. Aaronville. We certainly got more than we bargained for when we set out to solve our railroad conundrum. Wuklamat. I can't imagine how Kona must be feeling right now. That Reaver, you don't suppose it was the same one that killed his parents 20 odd years ago? Yeah, probably. Oops. That's my stream title. Let's bump it up to 45. And even 50. Kona. To know that the Hetso are safe is more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that, in protecting them, we also avenged my parents? It is the least I owe to them, after all this time. Evray, I thank you for standing by me, as Dawn servant, and as the oft imperfect man beneath that mantle. Now, let us return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Ronek straying from their favored grazing, and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. Aaronville. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, it will be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Connor, let us return to Shaloni Station and begin work on it then. While Lika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. Quato? I am pleased to have seen with my own eyes the wisdom and courage our new Dawn servants will use to lead this nation. I wish them all the best. Shepeto. Now that the Hetzo have taken to you, you'll have to come and see us again. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't ya? Wait a minute. Yasalani Station. It's the wrong station. He said Shaloni Station. Alright. Zolkya. I understand Shenza's enthusiasm for a new train, but I wish he wouldn't get so carried away with all his ideas. Shenza. I can hardly wait till we start building our next train. Oh, I've got so many ideas. Maybe we can build one that can travel underwater, or one that can fly. I believe I've read that before. Not updated, but that's fine. Call now. I always carry a spare pair of spectacles or two, as it can be difficult to find replacements outside of the city. You wouldn't believe how many I went through during the rites of succession. Diplomat. This train will be ready in no time. Aaronville. A variety of artisans from across Tural have come to assist with the railroad, so I foresee no difficulty in creating the whistle that Kona proposed. Walika. You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it? So the Ronek were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are. And Valkona's not too bad himself, what with his whistle idea. Sit tight, we'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. Sit tight? Yes. Chugga, 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 chugga.
We're ready to go.
Ooh. Look at all the NPCs.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
I mean new. Let me crank this. Yeah, 75.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through our paces.
She's the future custom deliveries NPC, I believe. Ooh, blue. Cool. Get out of the way.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
The whistles go woo.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
Whoa.
It's moving away.
Thanks, Sherlock. What the?
Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Nice. Perfect balance.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like. Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
Alright. Erinville. I expect that with the Reaver gone, the Ronek will gradually return to their old habits, and we won't see so many approaching the tracks. It is good to see that the whistle will be effective in the meantime, however. Uklamat. Now anyone will be able to come and go from the dome as they please. I can't wait to spread the word in Alexandria. Kona. With that, I believe our work here is done. The fine people of Shaktaral Railing can take it from here. Wolika. Folks the Val Kona brought in to help rebuild the railroad have already returned home. But I hope we can give them a ride someday. Niktoikwe. For a while there, we were real worried that we'd never get the railroad running again. But now that the test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First, Shaloni, and then the continent. Watch out, Shaktaral. Here we come. Wolika, I share the sentiment. But we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. Kona, the efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. As for our own work, I trust you can handle the matters in Alexandria, Lamachi? Peace. Aaronville. It won't be as I once envisioned, but perhaps someday we can take that train journey to Yasulani together. Crossroads. Aha! Final quest, I guess. Guess I didn't have that much left last night. Could have kept going, but I mean, it was like 5 AM. I was pretty fucking tired. Alright. Never one to stand still. Wuklamat is ready to race back to Alexandria. Wuklamat. Well, it's possible that Shale's made some headway by now. And regardless, we should spread word that the railroad's been restored to service. Aaronville. Shale? What do you have her working on? Galulja's mother. I'd feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. There's no cause to look at me like that. The Kafkiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. Ah, that's what he's hanging off. It's his mom. Cool. I want one of those. Aaronville. I needn't search for what she left behind, because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Wuklamat. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny Kefkiwa? Aaronville. What? No. It is merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it as good a souvenir as any. Wuklamat. Whatever you say. For what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Aaronville. Yes. Well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there's aught I can do for the people there. Much changed though it is, I still consider it my home. Wuklamat. Of course. We can give you the full story on the way. Let's not catch the train that we just fixed. To the back room. Actually, you know what? To Shishinawezi Springs. I want to see if the, actually, before even that. Updated text. Zopia. Here we go. I'm looking forward to meeting more folks from the Dome. If we can pool our technical knowledge, there's no telling what new frontiers of railroad engineering lie ahead. Shenza. It's hard to imagine anything better than our new locomotive. I'll give you that. But if we could make her fly... This guy's a dreamer. I like that. Gotta have dreamers in the world. Alright. Where is she? In here, right? Yeah. Wolika. The real work begins now that we've got the locomotive running. We'll need to set some schedules, lay more track, and look to the horizon for what's next. Itowikwe. It felt great to be driving a locomotive again. Would have liked to get her going a little faster though. Maybe next time. Very good. Very nice. Alrighty. Into the back room. Geode. Seeing Erinville never fails to remind me of Kafkiwa, and I wouldn't have it any other way. The dead should be remembered, this I firmly believe. Galulja's mother deserves that too. I mean, do we 100% know his mom's dead? Like, 100%? Galulja. Erinville is wearing his Kifkiwa. That makes me happy. Shale. Glad you're back. We wouldn't want to keep Galulja here waiting any longer than necessary. Uklamat. Looks like we arrived at a good time. Erinville. So, Saralja was conducting secret research in Yuwara. I have some memories of the place from my childhood. That was the place with the research facility, Yuwara. Kryle, you must be exhausted. Shall I nip out for an energy tonic? Yes, please. Please be voice acted. It's not gonna be, is it? Please. Damn it. Raha. And I'll crank this back down. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shale has nearly finished processing the data. She will be able to share her findings with us imminently. Ishtola. I'm interrupting something, I gather. Kryle. Why, Ishtola? What brings you here? Ishtola. I've seen enough of the gates in the Sky Deep cenote for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on electrope. Shale. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. And me? Shola. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Yay! You can look at my key all night long, baby. Per voice.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit.
Tantalizing data. Crank that shit.
But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishulja herself.
Taishulja.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
My name is Taishulja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Damn.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My... No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How to raise a child, be a father? I don't. I can't. No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
Damn, that was actually recorded. I thought he was just imagining that in his head. Holy shit. They just let him listen to that. Poor kid. This kid's fucked.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Aniloka shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
Moved.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi.
Damn.
Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
No. Nice facial expression. Geode. What a mess. Yeah, man. Raha. If the dome had not appeared, Tishlja's tale would have been very different. Yet whether or not she would have been happier, I cannot say. Uplamat. You may find it hard to believe, but until the right of succession, Zeralja was a good brother to me. Always. And I thought that Papa was the best father anyone could ask for. I don't want to think the time we spent together as a family was a lie, but by the same token, the bitterness my brother harbored was all too real. Glulja. It's okay. I wanted to know more about my parents, and now I do. And I don't regret it. I have Lamachi and Kona and you, Evray. I'm not lonely now. Good stuff, kid. Shale. Tishlja left written records as well. I'll compile them for Gololja. Perhaps something in them will be of comfort. Erenville. No matter how brave a face Gololja puts on, I expect it will take him time to come to terms with this. He is a strong one, though. You needn't worry too much. Oh, I must missed you, Kryle. Why leave such a record, you ask? I cannot be certain, but I believe Tishlja simply wanted someone to know how she felt. To understand. Shtola. It's better to know. A profound response for one so young. Shale. Though I wish he didn't have to be, Gololja is indeed wise beyond his years. Shtola. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Gololja. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. Shale. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Gololja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Yay. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I am ready to head to living memory when you are. Shtola. I am planning to be thorough so we will need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we all have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. Bye, waifu. Kryle. One wouldn't know it to look at them, but Shale and Ishtola are birds of a feather. An incorrigibly restless feather. Erinville. I'll stick around for a while. Let me know if you need me. Gululja. Is Shale going to be alright out there? The whole time she was working on the data, I never saw her take a break. Damn. She's crazy. Uklamat. With the railroad ready, I'd like to get some idea of how many returnees we can expect before heading back to Tuliolal. Raha. The twins have yet to return. I hope everything is alright. Ah, Geode. Oh, I just realized. I don't know why it took me so long, but Lamachi is removing Wook, keeping Lamat, which is her name, I guess. Because there are other Wooks out there. I guess that's just like the, what do you call them? Rothgar. No. Yeah, Rothgar. Clan thingamajig. Lamat. Lamachi. Geode. A word before you leave. Sure. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reaction's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. Lamachi. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Tuliolal were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Lay Node 9. Geode. I'm surprised as you are. I'm as surprised as you are. Everyone was keen to pack their bags before, but now that the journey's possible, they can't be bothered. Raha. Perhaps we will venture out for a bit ourselves. Gululja. Now that the railroad's working again, it'll be much easier to visit Tuliolal. It would be nice to see Kona again as well. Erinville. I've asked Geo to fill me in on all that has happened in the dome of late. If I hear anything of interest, I'll be sure to pass it on. Thanks, homie. Kryle. The people were so nervous about remaining in Alexandria, I cannot help but wonder what prompted this sudden change of heart. I don't know. Late 09, huh? Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. No. Wrong way. Wooklamat. There are... God, my reading comprehension. I mean, reading skills. There may still be people gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first. Okay.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Yeah, you showed up. Fresh out of souls.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Anything but natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Is that like Alizé? What the? Okay. The fuck? Someone was gonna be cosplaying.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things right.
What the fuck?
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
Uh-huh.
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you?
This is his doing.
What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Uh-oh.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Lol. So it wasn't this guy. And who did?
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution. shall be made endless.
Lol.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Mm-hmm.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
How many times do I have to kill you? Who did this? How did this happen? What's going on? Geode. There's naught to report yet, but we have all eyes and ears out in Everkeep and Heritage found. Darrenville. Sphene was erased. If she's back, then are the Endless... Uklamat. Seriously, what was that? Gulja. Queen Sphene has returned? How? I don't know, man. A backup? Just download a new one, lol. Raha. Without the Meso terminal, how does she propose to create new Endless? We must contact Ishtola as soon as possible. Alpha no. We've heard about the Queen of Reason's proclamation. The rumors spread through the district like wildfire. Alize, you saw Sphene with your own eyes then? So it wasn't someone else. I thought it was you cosplaying as her. I mean, you know, first thought, because I was convinced she's 100% dead. Fool am I for thinking that. Please be voice acted. Of course it's not. Kryl. We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. Grr. Alizé. It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Alphino. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, present with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, 'tis no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. 'Tis as if their memories have been erased. They were definitely altered. But by whom? Raha. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators. But by whose design? Uklamat. Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. TBH, it reeks of Ascian, but we all know that's done and dusted forever. Surely. That storyline is done, it's finished, it's finito. So who could it be? We need to find out who she really is. Kryl, while I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. What? Alright, give me a cutscene. I'm ready. Meanwhile, in living memory. Ishtola and Shale.
Oh, where am I? My people, are they safe? Why am I?
In fear of death, the people turn to Queen Reborn their fates to learn. Bruh, you're just gonna leave it there? That seems like an odd place. So did that happen before? It said meanwhile. So I guess there's another copy of Sphene over there. I don't know what the hell's going on. Gulja. Shale said she left this machine running to process more of the data from the field station. Is it done yet? Nah. Gotta wait a few months for the next expansion. I mean, the next patch. Sorry, my dude. Kryl. A pity Ishtola was not present for Sphene's return. A cursory glance at the imposter's ether would have doubtless been enough to confirm our suspicions beyond a doubt. Raha? Though we have too little information to draw any useful conclusions as yet, I dare say the Queen of Reason's behavior henceforth will be illuminating. Geode. Near regulators. I heard the idea came from the citizenry, but something doesn't sit right. We'll look into this. Thanks, man. Geralt. Yeah, same thing as always. Alright. Where are the twins at, man? So these are the only NPCs you're gonna let me interact with? Huh. Damn. Damn. I want more. It's too short. Hey, there's one. Aaronville. I have reached out to a few of my childhood acquaintances, but as we suspected, only those without regulators have any recollection of Morning Queen's fiend. Yes, very sussy baka. Now, where are Alizé and Alphinaud? I must speak with them. I'm guessing they're over here. Hello, where are you? No, not here. It is very troubling. Man, I wish I could mount here. Bro, where are they? Tell me. Maybe at the Arcadion? The weight's driving me. Hey, who the hell are these guys? I never spoke with them. Intense fan. Well, if it ain't the new blood, now's my chance to claim vengeance for the brute bomber. I jest. He's been too lax ever since his crowning. As far as I'm concerned, you rightfully put him in his place. With this loss, no doubt he'll be inspired with even dirtier tricks he can use to make a comeback. Disgruntled fan. A talented fighter and a brilliant scientist, Wicked Thunder actually fashioned her ring herself, using Electro. The city within was born from her imagination and recreated with holograms. In such a space, she can easily wield her lightning techniques with reckless abandon, which makes the fact that she lost to you all worse. Ugh, both those sisters are disappointments. Sensitive fan. Just so you know, Honeybee isn't solely an Arcadion fighter. She also stars in concerts as a songstress, and even receives work as a model for advertisements. She was just so tired from all of her responsibilities that she ended up losing to you. It was out of her control. Adoring fan. Hey, it's the light heavyweight champion. I knew you were amazing, but even I didn't think you would be able to take down Wicked Thunder. You truly are unstoppable. I only wish I had been able to watch the match in person. It's a shame there weren't any seats, and I was cheering you on from afar. Gosh, now I can hardly wait to see how you perform in the Cruiserweight division. Same. No Black Cat fans. Rip. Well, I guess that's it. I don't see, Alizé and Alphinaud must be somewhere kissing. Kissy. Because they ain't here, that's for sure. Where are you? Where's Urianger at? Can't remember. Thancred and Urianger doing their own thing. Stinian, yeah, no one knows where. Oh well. Ripperoni. Oh, that'll do it. G.